Hey YouTube land, this is Tychondrius back again doing another action figure review. Now, as I said in one of my previous videos, I'm doing a experimentation with using my iPhone and having kind of a static setup for it, so hopefully this will look good on camera. I don't know yet. But the figure in question is a retro figure review for the 2000 Hasbro 2000 Phantom Menace, or Star Wars Phantom Menace Qui Gon Jin 12-inch action figure. These were released way back in 2001 when Phantom Menace just hit the cinema, and this is the Qui Gon Jin figure. Now, it's not a bad figure. There is better versions of him out there at this rate. He has the slightly older articulation, where his body, underneath the body, this body is a kind of one of those the hidden muscle kind of one. So there isn't an actual joint in. There is a joint in the knee, but it's hidden underneath the kind of rubber material. And it's the same with the hands. You can hear the clicking of the ratchet as it arm goes into the areas. He does have some good posability. The likeness to Liam Neeson is actually quite good, and it has rooted hair. I'm just trying to think if any of the other figures had rooted hair. I know the Obi-Wan from that period had rooted hair. I don't know if they made most of the characters that were made around this time wouldn't have had rooted hair. In fact, some they didn't have hair at all, like the Mace Windu figure, which I reviewed. And characters like Darth Maul didn't have hair, and Darth Sidious, I think they did a Sidious, and you can't even see. And the other figures they did was battle droids. So his head is on a nice ball joint, so you can get good range of movement. You can get some up and down, tilt left to right, and rotation. You can rotate all the way around, but I try not to. His hair does have like elastic band to hold it in the kind of ponytail position, but as you can see, my one's a bit loose. The hair is going all over the place. He does have the hood for his Jedi robes, so you can bring the hood up to give him that look. He has his trademark lightsaber. I think at the time some of the other Jedis just got generic ones. This is Qui-Gon Jinn's official one. Unfortunately, mine's warped a small bit, but as you can see, this is the way the blade just slides in and clicks into place and pops back out. Now, unlike the Mace Windu figure, where it has like a peg system and a slot that you can click it into the belt, this one has just a tab that goes over the belt, and you can just slide down over the belt if you can get onto it. So it's going to be a little tricky to try and do it on camera, but you can get him to hold his lightsaber on his belt, and he holds it quite nicely in both hands. Now, unfortunately, my figure has suffered a slight debilitating damage where the joint up here, the way the arm is, I'll see if I can pull the robe back a bit so you can see how the connection is done. So he has this muscle. Let's see, I'll stick the lightsaber out of his hand. So the way it's done is he has a swivel cut up here, which is pegged in, and then he has this rubberized kind of skin, and the joint is hidden underneath that. Now, unfortunately, on the left arm, this joint clip is broken, so the arm just pops straight out. Now, it does hold in place as it is, but if I give it too much articulation or move it around the place, it'll just pop out of the joint. His wrists are on swivels and has a hinge, so you can get some position on him. You can do the splits. You can go forward and back on his legs. And he has, as I said, that hidden joint just like on the elbow on his legs, and nothing on the feet. Now, I did get this guy secondhand off eBay, so I'm not sure if this is how he came boxed, but it's either the person who had it previously has sewn his outer robe onto the inner robes, possibly so it wouldn't get loose or fall off or anything like that. So I can't take the actual outer robe completely off him. I did undo the Mace Windu I had the exact same thing, but I did undo the the string that was attaching it. So he's actually able to do, he's actually able to remove his outer cloak. But just for a scale comparison, I don't have the Phantom Menace version of Mace Windu beside me, but I do have the Attack of the Clones version, and as you can see, they scale up pretty nicely. But all in all, he's quite a nice figure. I'm not sure how much he is now in the aftermarket. This figure is a good few years, nearly 20 years old now at this stage. It's 2018, so it's good 18 years old, coming up to his 20-year-old mark, which is interesting to note. So it's a great figure if you don't want to spend a fortune picking up a Hot Toys or a Sideshow figure. As I said, he's not. I'm not sure what prices he goes for now, but I'd say it'd still be lower than the Hot Toys equivalent. And overall, he's quite a nice figure. He has some issues, but for just something to display on a shelf and have a fairly good likeness to Qui Gon Jin, it's quite a nice figure. And you have all the soft goods. If you wanted to, you could probably customize the body if you weren't happy with the body type. I've seen people do that with some of the other Hasbro figures. They've used the head sculpts, got rid of the kind of clunky, chunky Hasbro body that they used to use, and then give them a more realistic looking body, and it's kind of worked out cheaper in the long run. So there you go, guys, just a quick video review. Now hopefully, as I said, this is an experimentation with lighting and the camera, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to get a new camera at some point over the next couple of months once I save up for one, and I should be back on track getting better quality videos out. And I might even attempt at doing some sort of introduction for my videos, which I've never really done. I've always just did the videos as a kind of a side thing, you know, as a hobby more than like anything serious. So as I said in my videos, if you like the video, please feel free to like, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Cheers, guys.